Good day, good people. Welcome, everyone. It's Rusty Money. Appreciate you stopping by the channel. So sit back and relax and enjoy my next creation here on PlayStation Network. Good day, good people. It's Rusty Money here on PlayStation Network and Rusty Money Gaming on YouTube. We are back here for another episode of A New Beginning here on a modded map for Farming Simulator 19 on PlayStation 4 called Starowies. So it's harvest time for our first season. So we're going to go ahead and get on the harvester here and get these sunflowers out of this field. And just see what we end up with for a little bit of a small yield amount it's gonna look like here for sunflowers. It's not really looking like too bad of a yield really for the size of the field. So we're already at over 1,000 liters right now. Excuse me. Hope everybody is doing well. We're recording this on the night of Christmas Eve. So, my boy and I just got done watching a Christmas movie on Netflix. So, it was a good Christmas movie. And, we had some soup for supper. Had some cookies, and later in the day here, I ended up not feeling the best, to be honest. So I actually went over to church, and then, yeah, I wasn't feeling very good at all, so I ended up leaving church, coming home here, which is only a half a block from my house. So I felt horrible about it, but I wasn't feeling good at all. Something I didn't agree with me today, or something. But anyway, I'm feeling a little bit better now. So yeah, we are in our first harvest here with these sunflowers, and we've got a soybean field, 2 soybean fields to harvest. We've got our potato field to harvest. We got to pick up our hay there. And we're in the 3rd day of autumn. So, yeah, things are looking good here on Starowies. Excuse me, good sakes. Yeah, so the kids are getting excited for Christmas. So we gotta go to my mother-in-law's, or my sister-in-law's, actually, tomorrow afternoon. And then from there, we go to my mom and dad's. And then we come home with our kids and open some presents, I believe, when we get back from my mom and dad's tomorrow night. And Sunday, we don't have any plans on Sunday that I know of. So just be nice and relaxing. So I hope everybody had a great Christmas Eve, and you'll hopefully be seeing this here Christmas morning, or the day after Christmas, whenever you get the chance to watch it. But yeah, hope you all had a great Christmas, and we wish you a Merry Christmas from my family to yours, and hope you have a happy and healthy New Year. So we just about got these sunflowers here all picked, and then we're gonna keep them We'll go see if our pigs need any feed, and then we'll put the rest in the silo. Excuse me. But I bet our pigs will take a little bit of this. So, if not most of it. So, that's alright, though. That's what it's for. So, nice little harvest off of this field here. Looking like we're going to get about 2,400 liters, maybe. Let's see what we get off this little bit here left to pick. Oh, we got a couple more sunflowers there. Alright, so we got 2,346 liters off of that field, so I'm pretty pleased with that. It's a pretty small field. So we'll dump this in the truck and then go take it to the farm. Alright, well, let's run this over to the farm and then come back here to start on our soybeans. We did get started on our potato field over here, but for some reason it don't like. Whoa! Crash counter there. Right on Christmas Eve, that's not good. Some reason, it's not liking to hire a worker to do the potato field, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Let's see if these pigs want any of these sunflowers. A little bit of them. Okay. Let's go put the rest of it in our silo. Man, we're just running into everything. This is not good. Appreciate everybody that was a part of the live stream this morning on No Man's Land. So thank you all for watching that. We're going to try and bring you a little bit of a harvest episode here. And I might even try and get an episode of the Build It recorded yet tonight too. So we'll see what happens here. So probably won't be doing any time lapses or jump cuts in this one. We're just going to do a straight recording. So less editing, still bring you an episode to watch. So we'll put our truck over here by our soybean field and get on that. Okay, let's get our harvester here. Put that away. Okay, we're gonna go dump our header over here. I'm just going to put that right there for now. We'll go start on our soybean field here. And I think if they will do good, I think I might put a worker on this while we go try and get some more potatoes done. So let's see how they do here. It's kind of cloudy, gloomy. I hope it's not gonna rain or anything. It's saying it's sunny and 61 degrees here in the third day of autumn. So hopefully things will stay okay. Yeah, so this should be a nice little soybean harvest, and we got our other bigger field of soybeans to harvest too, so we'll keep most of this. We might sell, depending on how much we get, we might sell some of the soybeans. Excuse me, but we'll keep most of them for our pigs. Alright, let's get down here now, and we'll try and put a worker on this and just see how they do here. See if they'll go down here to the end, turn around, and keep working the field, or if they're going to stop at a certain point here. Let's see what they do. Alright, well, it's looking good so far. Don't stop now. Turn around. Alright, good worker there. This worker gets some crop batteries from RustyMoney here on Christmas Eve. He seems to be doing really well. Alright, put that down, and now move forward. Okay, well, we're gonna hop on over to our potato field here. Alright, so let's get some potatoes going. Oh, that's collecting them again. We want that to dump out. Okay, there we go. So dump them on the ground as we pick them. This is a big potato field, so this is going to take a while because it goes up there, back up towards the highway too. So this is going to take some time here. So I wanted to get as much of this done here as we can, and I'll probably harvest some of this off camera and then load it all up on camera maybe, so then you all can see how many liters we get off this field. Because this is a pretty good size field for this map, because most of the fields are pretty small. But I would say this is a pretty large field for this map. Yeah, so we're going to continue to pick here until our harvester fills up, and then we'll go over there and unload our harvester and come back here to pick some more potatoes. So, yeah, so a little bit about myself for anybody new possibly watching. I am a police officer in a small town in northeast Nebraska. Been in law enforcement for March 1st will be 22 years in law enforcement as a police officer in a small community of about 1,800 people or so. And then I work part-time in a community about 15 miles away as a police officer on occasion also. So I've been doing that for a lot of years. I am married and got 4 kids, and also pretty involved in the community, and I'm on our county fair board, which in some places they call them county ag societies. So it's the board of volunteers that puts on your county fairs. So yeah, I'm on that board, and we put on our county fair every year. And then our fairgrounds property has a couple of buildings where people can rent them and have their wedding dances in the buildings and such. So it's we got a pretty nice fairgrounds here where I live. Also has a 3/8 mile little dirt track for race cars. circle track, dirt track racing anyway. So yeah, I really enjoy being on the fair board, and then I run a Christmas program, which some of you have seen me talk about, or in some of my other live streams and in Discord. So, yeah, some of my other interests besides Farming Simulator is just my PlayStation 4 in general. I used to race a lot online. That's where the whole Rusty Money comes into play. I was a big NASCAR fan, and so my username, Rusty, is for being a huge fan of my favorite race car driver, Rusty Wallace. And then the money part of my name comes from the money in my pocket is Rusty. Because us cops don't make a lot of money, so yeah, just another little teaser there. So yeah, that's how I came up with Rusty Money. It's been Rusty Money ever since I created that username for PlayStation a long time ago. I do have a second account that I used to race with, and was thinking about doing some stuff in Farming Simulator with that second account, but I'm already busy enough the way it is, so we'll just leave the second account alone. But the second account name was Dusty38 Special, and Dusty is from one of my favorite G.I. Joe characters when I was a kid. There was a little G.I. Joe character that name was Dusty, and I just loved that name. And then our first dog that we had a long time ago, his name was Dusty. And the 38 Special is part of the name was after a local race car driver that I used to like when I was a little kid that raced a lot here. His car number was 38 Special, so yeah, so that was Dusty 38 Special. It kind of turned into my son's PlayStation account. He was playing on PlayStation all the time. Now all he does is play on the PC. So, yeah. So that's that. We should just pop over there, just see what the harvester's doing. Ooh, he's still moving. That's a good thing. He's probably gonna collide with this tree down here. Let's see what they do. But he's got over 2,500 liters off this field, so that's nice. So I think that when we go to join these two fields, which I'm gonna do, this will be a nice crop field. We should get between the two fields maybe about 5,000 liters. So that'll be nice. Alright, let's cancel him there, and then we're going to do a little kind of headland here. Let's see if we can't still put the worker on this. Or we'll just finish this here ourselves. Yeah, so I also really enjoy competition barbecue, but haven't gotten a chance to do that for a while. But I've won a couple of barbecues. Got first place a long time ago in a rib competition back in, I think it was 2014. We won the local, wife and I won the local barbecue rib competition here in town. It had it was either 27 or 28 teams. We got first place with our ribs. And then I'd placed before pork butt and got first place in pork butt 4. And a couple of firsts and seconds in People's Choice. Which People's Choice is a category that you cook in some of these competitions where you just come up with different things to cook, and then people come to your barbecue location and they try your food, and then people vote on it with tokens, and they put it in your bucket at your barbecue spot. The team with the most tokens wins People's Choice is usually kind of how they do it in some places. Alright, so we still got soybeans to harvest over here too, so we're going to go ahead and not empty this out. But we got 3,147 liters off that field. So let's go ahead now and get into this soybean. Oh, this one must not be ready to go yet. Oh yeah, still growing. Okay, it's not ready to harvest. I thought it was ready to harvest as well. Okay, that one's not quite ready yet. Excuse me. So let's go unload these in our truck then, and we'll jump on over to our potato field for a little bit, I think. So we'll let him unload there, and let's unload, do some more potato harvest here. So yeah, what else do I like, you know? I like the San Francisco 49ers a lot. That's probably my other passion in life. I'm a big San Francisco 49ers NFL football team fan. And, you know, when I was back in high school, a long time ago, actually every sport I was a Chicago fan. So baseball, basketball, hockey, I was a Chicago fan. The only sport I wasn't a Chicago fan was the Bears. It was football. I just never was, back in the day, much of a Mike Ditka fan. At that time, when I was really into NFL football, which I still am, I didn't care for the Bears. Plus my brother. I got one brother. I don't got any sisters, but I got one brother, and he was a Chicago Bears fan. So yeah, I had to nudge shoulders with him all the time. But yeah, I was a Chicago Bulls fan. My favorite player on the Chicago Bulls actually was probably Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan. Scottie Pippen probably was my favorite back in the day. Always been a Chicago Cubs fan for Major League Baseball. My mom, she has just one sister, and her husband is a Chicago Cubs fan, and so my uncle, his love for the Chicago Cubs rubbed off on me when I was a younger kid. So yeah, I've always been a Chicago Cubbies fan. And then for some reason, back in the day of high schools, when I really watched a lot of sports, I'm a Chicago Blackhawks fan for hockey when I watched it. So but yeah, always been a 49ers fan, a big 49ers fan. And a lot of football players from Nebraska back in their college days. Played NFL football for the 49ers over the years, so that's kind of neat. And since I am also from Iowa, I'm not only a Go Big Red fan for the Nebraska Huskers, but I also root for my Iowa Hawkeyes. I'm not a Iowa Cyclones fan, but Iowa Hawkeyes. Yeah, that's just a few things, you know. I don't really have any other real big interests or hobbies. I love country music. My favorite country music singers are Cole Swindell, Luke Combs, um, Blackhawk, Garth Brooks. And then there was some kind of one-hit wonder country music stars that I liked, you know, way back in the day, like David Lee Murphy and Lone Star and I'm trying to think of what that other name of that other group is I liked that I always listened to. But anyway, yeah. So that's a little bit, I guess, about myself. You know, originally from Iowa, like I've said before, and both my parents came from farming families. But my mom's dad, he not only farmed, but he drove a truck. So he had a semi and hauled a lot of grain and did other things for other farmers. Yeah, this is gonna be a nice potato harvest here, people. We're gonna have a lot of potatoes. But that's alright. I don't mind doing potatoes. Or sugar beets even. Yeah, so we'll get this harvested, you know, and get them all picked up, sell part of them. Because I think, let's just look. Oh, let's see, not that menu. Potatoes. Potatoes, grain elevator. Okay, the grain elevator is the only place that is, I can sell the potatoes. Okay. I thought maybe, excuse me, we'd get lucky and be able to sell potatoes at the biogas plant, but usually, that's not always the case. Unless it's a alien gym map, then we probably would be able to sell potatoes at the biogas plant. But yeah, you know, once we get through this first harvest, we'll see what we end up doing here with this series. Repurpose all the fields and decide what I'm going to put in the fields and plant them. And we'll see. Probably go through the next season a lot quicker. I might skip time a little bit. But yeah, so far, you know, everything has went really well on this map. I haven't had really any issues with this modded map called Starowies. I've really enjoyed it a lot. Alright, we get down here to this end, and I'm going to hop over there. Excuse me, to our other field of soybeans and just see if anything's changed. Okay, we gotta do a couple of headland passes here against this tower. There. Alright, that's pretty nice. Let's do another one here. I'm getting sleepy, I think. Alright, let's hop over there real quick. Let's just move this now over to that field. See if it says anything different. Okay, still growing. Alright. Okay, so let's put this down then. Do some more potatoes here. So yeah, we started a little bit of Farming Simulator 22 content so far. I'm gonna do the Build It Challenge on FS19 on No Man's Land once we get some more mods in the mod hub to use. Oops. Must have shut it off instead of turning it on. There we go. And then I'm gonna not just do the Build It Challenge, but also hopefully start what's gonna be called, oh, excuse me, what's gonna be called Rusty's Farm Tour. So yeah, I think that maybe it's time we should move on to other things here in real life, as much as I'm yawning. Let's turn that back on there. Get these potatoes out of the field. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna stop this episode right here. This might be kind of short, but just wanted to get on here, bring you an episode, talk to you for a little bit. So, from RustyMoney here, I'd appreciate you if you drop me a tasty one on that like button, which is better known by myself as a cop battery, and by you all people, a donut. And don't forget to leave us a delicious comment in the video once it goes back to YouTube. And please share a box of donuts with your friends and family, everybody, by sharing the videos and the streams. So, we are gonna travel across Starowies here as we continue to dig potatoes up out of the field. So, we will see you all on the flip side, my friends. Have a good one.